first I really want to say thank you. Really, really thank you, because it's a bit sweaty.
Open to it rather than close around it. Breathing into it.
I kind of feel like there's such integrity in what you say, and I have listened to many teachers, and I've been with many teachers, and I'm not making comparisons, but there's something so completely real when you speak. It's just completely touches this place where I guess I wanted someone to touch ever since I was really small. Just that sense of, yeah, I really trust you. I really trust where you're coming from. I really feel it. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. You speaking to Carlos, everything that you've been saying has just been like this morning. Now, everything, it feels like, you said radical truth earlier. I really felt that so strongly. And while you were speaking to Carlos, I was thinking about what you said, or taking in what you said about stepping into the truth of who you are more. That's why I'm here. I feel that I have been feeling,
You what?
Had been feeling some separation from fully being in that truth.
Yes.
And wanting to be there more, so much. And this, just everything you're saying is kind of like a laser. It feels like stuff is being chopped away, and I went down to lunch, and I could almost not find the space to eat, because so much feels like is being coming up and releasing, and feeling being undone.
You know what happens in me when you tell me that you recognize where I'm coming from and the integrity, and what happens for me is I see that in you as you're recognizing that. Do you get what I mean? Because the only way that you can recognize that is from that. It's beauty that sees beauty. It's integrity that knows integrity. It is clarity that knows clarity. It is love that knows love. You know? So you're showing me where you're coming from. And this is so beautiful. yourself feel it. It's what you long for. Let yourself feel it.
All I want to do is to live more fully from this. I think about my work, and
You think about
I was thinking about my work when I came, when you were talking to Carlos about it. I was thinking about, it doesn't actually matter. It kind of feels like there's something before that is more important. That it doesn't matter what I do. No, it doesn't matter. I just want to feel that everything I do comes from that place of truth. And that word compromise that you've been using is just like, fuck, so much compromise in so many areas. I'm so sick of it. I don't want it anymore.
Yes.
It kills the life force.
Yes, yes, yes. You're evoking movement around here. This is the one voice that so many are knowing. Yeah?
To be here with people like this is just so amazing. Because it's so hard out there sometimes to have a space for this.
This is why you have to take it back into your world. Everywhere into your world. Everywhere. Because out there, so-called out there, beings don't know that it's okay to come true. They've forgotten how. And it's you coming from true in every place, in the shop, where you buy your food, all over. You just bring it to every being you meet. Yeah? Because beings don't know that they can, and it's everybody's deep longing. Yeah?
Yeah. I do feel that.
It's everybody's deep longing, even if they don't know it, even if they are so unconscious of it. It's the depression in people. The depression, when people feel they're depressed and they have to take antidepressants, because this deep longing is not being recognized. And there's no space for it. There's no one saying like, yes, there's a deeper you that really, really is welcome here. In its truth, you don't have to look the way you're being told you need to look. You don't have to behave or fit into those, you know, and it's you, by bringing this true being, just meet the beings in the eyes, just meet them. You don't have to start telling them how to live their life. You just bring the heart of your own knowing to the meeting.
I work with people who have anxiety and depression. Work in that world.
Oh, good.
I work as a
Good.
therapist.
I'm so happy that you are here and you are taking that back into that world. I have brothers and sisters who are so deeply entrenched in that world, and I cannot help. But beings like you can.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, a brother and a sister.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I can't help my own brother though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But there's somebody they will go to.
Yeah.
And if beings like you in those positions are opening the eyes to this degree, that's bringing it into the system, you know?
This is where it gets hard sometimes.
Of course it gets hard.
Because there is there is like I have been doing my job for a long time, and it's so I love working with people, and since this opening has been happening and so much has been falling away, and some part of me is wanting to bring more of this into that, and some part of me judges.
You bring it from your being.
Yeah. Yeah.
You bring it from your being of it, not by deciding how you're going to change things. You bring it from your being, and you trust the movement that starts to introduce meditation and things that you know that work to go along the beginner's mind, you know?
Yeah.
Any little drop of love, any little drop of real connection is more than enough.
Yeah.
Real connection.
Sometimes it feels like it's not enough. It feels like it's not enough because of... How can I explain? That love is always enough.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. It's like if you are really truly being with someone without wanting to change or fix them, right?
Yeah.
Then you are available to listen to what could be needed to make them little suggestions towards nature, towards sitting with trees, towards connecting with the plant kingdom, towards, you know, you're available to listen to what their system is telling you.
Yeah.
You know, but the only thing that you have to do is get out of the way and make yourself available.
I need to get out of the way.
Get out of the way. That's what it is, you know?
I need to get out of the way more.
Yeah. Make yourself available to listen.
I love that. I love being there in that way with people, and then in my own life sometimes there is this longing for connection that is here, that is completely, absolutely here, and the nourishment of this is hard in... I can do the blah blah, I can do the meetings and the blah blah, I can do all of the range of connecting with people where they're at, that's fine, I'm okay with that. And yet something inside here feels that who this is not enough.
Feels?
That's wrong.
Okay, let me say this, Pema, right? You look into your daily living and see how you yourself can be connected to trees and birds and flowers and plants and all that is alive and true. Get yourself connected, find ways in your daily life. Create ways in your daily life, the way you wake up in the morning, the way what the food you put into your body. Be connected to everything in its essence.
Yeah.
Start to be connected in this way, and the beings will follow.
I've been told to do... I've been ill over the last 2 years, and I've been made to look at all of those, what I eat.
Yeah, but I'm not
Whatever
just talking about look at what you eat. I'm talking about connection to nature in all its forms, to be connected, to be plugged in, to see how you wake up in the morning and what's the first couple of hours that you spend. How do you spend it? Is it moving into connectedness or is it moving into mind-driven, you know? And the more and more and more that your beingness is in connection, the more that you will start to be available for the sacred.
More and more that is happening. I sit with the trees in the morning and I sit in my garden with the birds, and that is something I can't be without. And I sometimes feel like I spend days just doing that because that feels like that's the only place that feels nourishing.
I spend my whole life.
Sometimes I think I'm becoming a bit of a hermit though.
What I'm noticing in you is you have the tendency to look for problem.
Yeah.
Your mind has the tendency to look for the obstacles.
Yes.
The things that are in the way.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, so you only need to see through that and see through it, you know? Looking again and again for the next thing of why things can't be simple, you know? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready for simple?
Yeah. Yeah. I am. I have to watch out for complicated.
It's a sabotaging mind.
Yes.
It's an old habit.
Yes. Yeah.
If you are not aware of that, when you're working with people, you will be always looking at their problems and you will not be looking at what is already healthy in them.
Yeah. 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 And this is one of the reasons that I'm drawn to change my job, because I work in the health service and it's very time limited and it's very make the recovery, whatever the hell that is. And it's easy then to get too easy to focus on problem rather than the beingness with somebody. Yeah.
The following days, weeks, many things are going to get digested and integrated in your system. So it may be like there will be like some waves coming in, you know? And you just have to ride those waves. You don't need to act out on the first whim, but just ride those waves and give space to digestion. Take some space to just be with nature, take time out, you know, and wait until life guides you.
I feel I've been waiting for...
Well, here you are.
And here I am. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm so wet.
I'm part of this wetness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm.